me. Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me. Cause we need a little
You get offended then you die. I probably won't get offended.
Thomas and Percy enjoy working in the docks. They like the seamen and the sound of porno. But one day, the friends were feeling hot and bothered. A crane was causing trouble. His name is Cranky, and this was his first day at the docks. "You're fucking morons," he called from above. "If you put these freight cars on the inside lines, then I wouldn't have so far to travel." "Bullshit," said Thomas. "No crane has ever complained before." "Well, I'm complaining now." And Cranky banged his load down on the workmen.
Oh man.
Later, the two engines met Gordon and James and told them about Cranky.
"Huh, you're just a pussy. Your dick is small."
"You should see the situation from Cranky's point of view," said James. "He's high up in the air, coping with wind, rain, and baking sun. Then he looks down and sees you two little engines being gay. No wonder he calls you douches." When Cranky heard that the big engines agreed with him, he grew bossier still. "Fuck you, nigger. Push those freight cars closer to me." But Percy was too upset to concentrate and pushed the freight cars too far. Poor Percy.
Okay, that bit was
Then
good.
Cranky
Said the N-word too.
Thomas.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
No, don't do it. Don't say the N-word.
Nigga.
This mix-up caused confusion and delay.
This is probably the only bit I'm gonna have to
Phil.
bleep out.
Was most
Anti-Semitic.
You fight me now, Jew. You big-nosed freak.
now Thomas and Percy were upset too.
Why am I toxic?
That evening, a big storm raged across the island. Cranky and the engines were trapped at the docks,
I suffered dreadfully and no one cares.
said Duck. But he was wrong. The engines had no idea they were about to be put in great danger by God.
See?
Help! Called the engines from inside the shed. I can't! Cranky shit himself. Thomas and Percy soon came to the rescue. And it wasn't too long before Cranky was upright again and clearing the wreckage. At last, all the engines were free. Oh, fuck you.
You look bum, little pussy.
I'll never be rude again. However, you
Nigger.
are in my way, so move over. Fuck you, the little douche. But it was too late.
Play back to bitch.
Gordon was feeling grumpy. This was making James cross. "Why are you small?" "I can't see any," said Percy. "Any what?"
I don't know. Why don't you ask Sir Topham Hatt?
He didn't want anything to do with Percy's just
The sky is blue.
conversation.
Yes.
Oh, where's Percy? Where's Percy?
I am the finest engine on the island of Sodor, probably the finest in the world. He arrived safely, and everyone clapped and cheered as he pulled in.
Gordon's
You're
back.
too fat. You need exercise.
Somebody
Is it coaches or trucks, or the coaches or trucks, or trucks, or the coaches or Toby and Henrietta, or James, or dirty objects? Truck, said his driver. Trucks, truck. Ooh,
Oh boy. Well, I got the first one.
Stop it. Get some help.
shut up! It's not funny.
Rat shit, fat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot.
Hey.
Hooray! Lizard shit, fuck!
Duck the Great Western
Get it,
Engine
George
puffed
Charlie.
retardedly to Edward's crack house.
Six and a half hours later.
My boy. Yourself.
I'm so sorry.
Did it, bastard. That was good.
Make way for Willie!
Bowlers don't have eyes. Well, Percy, there's something strange about this one.
Oh god. Boss baby. Oh god.
The poor little
That was
fuck,
good.
sighed his driver.
Colour conventions.
Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
R.I.P. Jane.
Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin.
Oh god.
In the world of my
Like this.
Destroying
Please
Wonka's
hurry up
factory.
And Thomas was rudely interrupted.
Ow! Ow! Jim! Ow! What the hell is wrong with you? You raised me up so I can stand on my...
I love that song.
Something had jammed. The driver reduced steam, but Gordon was still going
You know what's
too
coming.
fast.
You know what's coming when you see this. Ah. Okay. I stand corrected.
How long is this going?
There we go.
Circus was coming. The engines were thrilled.
Well, we're going into season 8 now.
Too. Percy loved the horses. James loved the clown.
I think you got the wrong kind of clown, mate. Now we're up to the presents.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
The kipper is due, said the guard. Who cares, said the fireman. This is good
Nope.
The kipper is due, said the guard. Who cares, said the fireman. This is good But James
Long way around
was
the
losing steam. I can't do it! I can't do it! Lay it to me! Shouted Douglas. The guard was anxious. Go steady! The van's breaking!
Ooh. Wasted indeed. It was the last that made me laugh. Oh, don't worry, Scott, I've got all day. I don't know.
When When Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of people, but they all had the same answer. One day, he stopped as usual to take in Mountain Dew. Fuck you. Bother, said Thomas. I'm thirsty for bitches. We'll get some bitches from Sir Topham Hatt.
Jeez, Thomas, what up to you?
They found some rope and went to the bridge. Then the driver hanged himself.
What made him suicidal?
Another one bites the dust.
Oh.
Another one bites the dust.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh dear!
Oh no! Wow!
Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his ass. There's too much, said his driver. Oh dear!
You need to let it go, do you?
I'm constipated. The driver found notices in large letters. Lol. They had a lovely picnic supper of chips.
Oh, Chipotle.
That was good, said Sir Topham Hatt. Suddenly, he began to feel a pain.
Oh dear!
Oh, fuck.
It's overloading!
It flew everywhere. Sir Topham Hatt's
Oh,
asshole
wow.
was burning so much that he began to cry. Serves you right. Now you know what go line means, don't you?
Oh boy.
Morning, Thomas.
That was a good
I
one.
look my best, and you know why?
Nobody cares.
Because it...
Let's do it like I care.
Because the king is visiting, the Fat Controller will be choosing me as their special engine.
How about new?
What? Let me show you how it's done.
I'm the fastest.
Spencer.
It's not possible!
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Break down record, Thomas.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Are you gonna cry?
FBI, open up!
Get the fuck out of my room.
We picked the wrong house, fool!
Put the in the bag.
911, what's your emergency?
Shit.
The king turned Thomas into...
Santa Claus.
Oh my god!
I mean, ho, ho, ho. How about new?
This is a really good one.
911, what's your emergency?
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Let's yeah.
We can distinctly hear someone say, "Look out for the train." And then it just continues on like nothing ever happened.
Stop right there.
What the f***?
Give me the king.
You saved me!
What are those Neanderthals up to? Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
Bomb?
Oh boy.
How's this, Squidward?
It's beautiful.
There we go.
It's
There we go.
James, he asked, why I am Satman. Oh, said Toby.
It's
Scatman.
sure nice to be away from the railway for once, isn't it, dear? And Topham, dear. Wash!
That's a dirty rotter.
My!
Good.
Exclaimed Lady Hat. What's that?
Where's
That's
editing
subversive.
though?
Where?
Wonderful things, these cannons. 60 seconds to blast off.
I'm Farrell's. Toad Hall.
Stupid nonsense, he grumbled.
It is, said his wife.
Still feeling very
good.
bad-tempered. Edward is impossible. But when Thomas came back, they saw how sad he was and couldn't be cross. 2 fitters climbed up and knocked his whistle valve in place.
Look at Bulgy.
Corey
He's
never
Captain
gets old.
Scarlet.
When Sir Topham Hatt moved Boulder to Bobby, he decided to wipe everyone's memories. But Boulder was back. I'm back, big, said Boulder. Rusty, the little diesel, met Thomas and Percy. My rock is coming. Where's all this rock coming from? Percy asked. The new quarry, replied Rusty. How can it be? It had been up there for a long time. Where was it built? Only Sir Topham Hatt, Jack and Ed, Bob Fives and Thumper. The new Boulder. Just then Edward arrived. He was delivering Thumper to the quarry. What's that? Asked Rusty. I'm Thumper, dumbass. Apparently it helps collect the rock faster, replied Edward. Boulder started to sing.
Hey, AC/DC.
I'm back. I'm back. Shit, someone's coming. Thumper, you must collect this rock immediately. Now! It's dangerous up there because of a big boulder. I think it's watching me, said Thumper nervously. How can it be? Boulders don't have eyes. Dumbass, don't you remember? Don't be so stupid. When it rained, the workmen went away. Rusty gazed up and shivered. Above stood Boulder. Suddenly, a large slab of rock landed on the rails. Rusty was shocked.
Call yourself a narrator, said Michael Angelus. You can't narrate shit.
I'm better than you, said Alec Baldwin, and I'm going to get rid of you. Yes, I'm going to get rid of you once and for all.
You wouldn't dare cause me any trouble.
Suddenly,
Top 10 anime
Rusty
battles, let's
noticed
go.
something. Boulder's moving. Don't be country. It can't, said the driver. But I can't, said Boulder. Where this Sir Topham Hatt been a long time? Hey, Rusty? Who you asked Rusty? Don't play dumb with me. Remember, I can't. Wrong, answered. It's rolling
really good
along our
sentence
line. Come back, you little big... We'll stop here until Boulder passes by, said the driver. But Boulder was nowhere to be seen. Then, oh no, it's behind us. Just ahead, they saw a small junction. One line went up. Boulder thundered past. Sir Topham Hatt. Meanwhile, Skarloey was making his way up to the quarry. Then he saw Boulder. Where is Sir Topham Hatt? Help!
God, why are you looking for him so bad? You have a fetish with him or something?
Boulder was catching up fast. Where is Sir Topham Hatt? Help! Tell me, Sir I don't know. We must warn the yards, shouted Skarloey. Yes, but how? Called Rusty. I'm Super Boulder. Boulder rounded a bend, and there ahead was Rheneas. It's running loose, yelled Rheneas. His driver drove him back as fast as he could. Hurry! You little big...
Boulder's a savage.
Electus play. Super Smash Brothers. Sighed his driver. Help! Yes, yelled Rheneas. At the yards, Percy was collecting trucks. Then he heard Boulder. Oh no, heading straight for me, squeaked Percy. Bye-bye. Day. Percy. When Sir Topham Hatt inspected the damage, he looked at Boulder. We meet again. Boulder, we should meet again.
Found it.
Alone. Well, Boulder, said Sir Topham Hatt, you've been quite the thorn in side the branch in work. The leak of the rails. Never day. Careful of the trouble you have caused. Well, we have a very special play. Thought you he does somewhere you can't. Anymore. And don't worry, Boulder, you are with friends. He does. For this is where everyone ends up one day. Become troublesome.
Oh, wow. He turned him into a van.
Everyone's mad more ease wipe this time, said Jack in 5 good work. What happened to boulders of truck? Tell anyone and you too. Harry, bird, scrap steam engine, scrapping time. Goes her top of hat.
I'm going to the scrapyard today. What? Already? Thomas was only teasing.
But I wasn't teasing. He was deadly serious.
The scrapyard is full of rusty old scrap. What are you doing here? I'm Trevor. They're going to break me up next week. My master says I'm a very naughty engine.
Whoa, wow!
Yes, I like children.
You've been arrested. You are a perv, you're a slot badger, you're a two-pin din plug.
Edward set off for the station.
I always wondered why
Broken up. Good
Trevor liked
riddance.
children so
That's
much.
what I say. He thought of all his friends who liked engines. But strange... Lush sakes, my face. Do save him, sir. He saws rides and gives children wood.
You're a bent ref, you're the crazy world of Arthur Brown.
Jem Cole came on Saturday.
Oh
Coming to see
my
you, Trevor.
God.
Maybe he'll buy you. Do you think he will? Asked Trevor, hopefully. He will when I've lit you on fire. Help! Cheap.
Oh. That was good. Alright, I've been waiting for this one. I've heard some pretty good things about this poop in particular. So let's see what this has got. Oh my.
Yahoo slums!
This is great editing already.
Gordon was waiting outside the men's room. Are you decent?
No!
Bother, said Gordon. I'm going to burst. Ah, that's better. Hello, Thomas. I'm not talking to you. Well, fine, if you don't want any fish. Fish. You see that pole there? Oh, yes, fish. Help! Oh, get me out! Hey, Thomas.
Oh, wow.
I pissed in the water, too.
Duck was... Stop! We have a friend called John Cena, and he's ripped.
John Cena?
Nonsense. I know Cena.
Well, you
He's
think
too small in size to be ripped.
Are you sure about that?
Hey!
Look, shrilled Oliver. Look at Bulgy. He's taking Jesus to Russia.
No!
Don't cheat on me.
Soda with love.
2 seats, please.
Take a seat.
Mace Windu. Oh, he's going with Toby.
Looks like shit so far. It hasn't started yet. Make way for an important engine.
Oh boy. Oh wow. Woo! James is the next James Bond. Rumors have been.
Well, fuck me sideways. That's what she said.
Careful, said Thomas.
Did you see Rick
Watch out
Astley?
for the Terrence.
Rubbish, replied Oliver. Stupid bird. He
Terrace
can't
Man
stop
reverse.
me.
Alright. Later.
To think that you'd of all engines could look who's talking, said Gordon. You'd never be of any use to anyone at all. Soon you'll see that we tender engines are the rightful heirs to the island of Sodor. Huh, replied Thomas. Everyone knows I could be the greatest engine of all. I can wear the trousers on this island.
But legs go in trousers, not funnels.
Watch me.
Oh my! It's Trainzilla!
Soon came the alarm.
Trainzilla.
Thomas has gone rogue. Send for the military, quickly!
Oh wow!
Give my church!
All right, Thomas, you ready to die?
Yes! Yes! In your face!
What the? Oh no!
Fly away, Stanley! Be free!
Wow. Oh! Rest in peace, Heath. Rest in peace, Heath.
Shit! 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 Shit!
Fire!
Bloody God!
Thomas!
God.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh my. Eat it up.
Better! Much better.
Much better.
I can't understand it. Where's TRXN poop? I thought this was supposed to be his fucking Collab.
Oh yeah. Oh. Here he is.
Never mind.
Let's see what he's got. Come on then.
Silence!
One evening, Thomas brought his last train to the junkyard.
Sure.
Percy was glad to see him. Are you going on? You should, Thomas. Yes, I am. Why? Because I'm going on there too. Why? Because
TRXN's Collab is getting uploaded today.
Who cares?
Ringo, what are you doing
Ringo
here?
Starr!
I want to be in the team. Extend you to poop. I haven't been in the poop for years.
Go away!
Fine, you miserable cunts.
Ringo, be here when it's
Michael
and jealous.
Hey, so
Thomas was too excited to explain. Bust my bollocks, look over there. Mavis, Boko, Bill, Ben, Donald, Oliver and Douglas
have an anti-Brexit
parade.
Anti-Brexit.
Good evening, you three, whistled Donald. Aren't we all a fine sight? No, because you're actually Douglas. Look, his tender says 10.
Oh fuck, my covers.
Bloom. Oh my God, it's the cow dog.
Yes!
What's this about?
Yes!
The fat controller has a part, answered his driver. That's not funny.
The cow dog's back.
Call the fat controller.
Oh.
Come on, sir. You can say silence better than that. All right then.
Silence!
That's better.
Call the fat controller. I have an important letter to read from a little girl who is 5 years old. Why the fuck are you receiving letters from 5-year-old girls?
Why don't you have a seat right over here for me?
Actually, I have an important letter to read from
TRXN.
Dear Thomas and all the engines, my collab comes out today. My subscribers say they would like to watch it. Are you my mummy?
The empty
Thank
child.
you very much. To me, to you, continue the chuckle. Brothers, therefore, we are all going to make life shitty for... Hooray! Hooray! The Indians whistle. Silent! Call the fat controller. Wait, sorry. Silence! As Annie and Clarabelle were going to the big city too, Thomas and Oliver practiced fucking other coaches. Thomas grew more and more excited.
Oh,
Excited
wow.
for his own good. I'm glad I'm hardy puff. The fat controller thinks I'm really useful. In bed, I did the station joke once. I flew through the wall and stopped an inch from the ground. Then, Thomas made TRXN happy.
It's
Just
coming.
like this, he boasted.
It's coming. There we go.
Everyone was hurt, but Thomas's front was run bent. They telephoned to the fat
I haven't seen Darren Benson.
I'll send the workmen on holiday, he said. But if they can't mend Thomas in time, we'll have to make the collab without him. The fat controller looked at his penis. I'll wank one more time for Thomas, then we have to go. Oh, thank fuck you're still here, panted Thomas. I hope you like after 8. The guard blew his wife and waved his cock. The engines cheered. Look how big smoke, here we come.
All we had to do was
Hey!
train.
Later in the big city, all the engines were lined up and shot. I'm glad TRXN wrote to us, whispered Thomas to Percy. Isn't it wonderful what happiness a collab can bring?
This theme, I love this theme, it's so exciting. That was awesome.
Thank you for watching.
Fantastic. That was really good. I've got to say. Wow. This is long, but like I said, well worth it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Hope it didn't really keep you waiting that long. Yeah, if you want to check out the full video for yourself without my reactions to it, the link will be in the description below, along with the link to the Real Xbox Nerd's channel. He makes amazing YouTube videos, some of the best I've ever seen. One of the best YouTube YouTubers in the game today. Yeah, his channel and the link to this video will be in the description. And in the description of the collab video itself are the links to all the people who made the poster were featured in the collab. So yeah, go check that out. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, all you got to do is click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell to know when all my videos come out. And don't forget to like and comment. And as always, it's RVP Matt 123 signing off. Ha! Catch you later. Ah, it's good to be back, baby.